Thank you for joining our presentation on the Social Work Diploma at MacEwan University. We hope you find this information helpful, and we look forward to receiving your application.
We will talk about the profession of social work, options available and how the program is structured. We will address the importance of field education, and we will provide you with links and resources to allow you to further explore our program.
Work is a registered profession under the Health Professions Act in Alberta. Social workers get registered with the Alberta College of Social Workers, who oversee the regulatory functions of the profession in the province. And what do social workers do? Social workers work with individuals, groups, families, and communities to promote social justice and to create a fair and equitable society. We work with government departments as well as a variety of non-profit agencies. Social workers work at individual, community level, national and international levels. Social workers follow the Code of Ethics developed by the Canadian Association of Social Workers. We try to protect the democratic rights and freedoms of every individual, group, and community. As social workers, we do not tolerate any form of discrimination based on any difference, be it age, abilities, ethnic background, gender, language, nationality, political affiliation, religion, sexual orientation, or economic status. Social work is a profession with a distinct value base. The Canadian Association of Social Workers provide 6 core values in the Code of Ethics. 1. The inherent dignity and worth of persons. 2. The pursuit of social justice by social workers. 3. Social workers provide service to humanity. And 4th, social workers always uphold the integrity of professional practice. 5th, social workers maintain the confidentiality in professional practice. And the last, social workers always try to maintain their competence in professional practice.
We offer applicants the options of a 2-year full-time program or 4-year part-time program. The Social Work Diploma can be completed in 2 years in our full-time program. This is offered during daytime hours. During the 4 terms of the program, students are enrolled in both core social work courses and arts and sciences electives. The Social Work Diploma can also be completed part-time over 4 years. Classes are held in the evenings in the fall, winter, and spring.
I am an assistant professor here at MacEwan University. I'm going to tell you a little bit about field placement learning in the Social Work Diploma program. In social work, we are very focused on making sure that our students develop the knowledge and skills that they need to be effective practitioners in the field. So part of that is we have students spend time in field placement all the way through their program. So as soon as you start social work school, you're going to be doing field placement starting in the first semester. So how it's structured is that Social Work 105 and 115 happen in your first year. So Social Work 105 would happen in fall and 115 would happen in winter. So for 2 days a week, if you're in the full-time program, you would be at field placement on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just a note, in our part-time program, we have our students go through the same courses, but in a different process. So we're very flexible in the part-time program to accommodate the needs of our students who are often working other jobs or parenting or doing other things as well as going to school. But in the full-time program, it's a consistent set of days each week in both your first year and your second year. The reason that we do this is to give you that opportunity to go try out those skills and knowledge that you're learning in class right away. You don't do this alone. You have somebody like myself who is your field placement coordinator, a faculty member who will support you and is the liaison between the university and the agency and yourself. Then you also have a field placement supervisor who will provide you kind of that day-to-day support as you go through field placement. You might wonder about what kinds of places we have our students placed at. There's a vast array of field placement options that we have developed over the years. We have many agencies who have been extremely supportive to our program and are very supportive to the students in our program, and will offer all kinds of different options for students. So we have everything from government agencies, very large scale organizations such as Children's Services, Alberta Works, to very frontline small organizations that are maybe more grassroots and are just getting going. So we have a large range of placement options in Edmonton and the surrounding areas, and we're always working to develop new relationships. Our students work with, as social workers do, a really kind of people in all sorts of life stages, in families, people who are experiencing homelessness, all kinds of options. And so we will spend some time asking you about what you're interested in, and then we match students to the placements that we have. So when we sort of think about field placement, like I said, we really have these ideas of how do we integrate theory and practice. So that's why our students start right at the beginning to be in field placement while they're in class. I always like to say that field placement changes an idea into a person. So instead of just thinking about what happens in the world and the experiences that people have, you get to know people whose stories are similar to the things we're talking about in class, and you can understand the issues from a very different perspective. Field placement is a wonderful opportunity to explore social work practice and all the different variations in social work practice, and to get to know how social service agencies run, and to kind of understand the world of social work practice. Thank you, and I look forward to meeting you.
So you may know that in Alberta, when social workers graduate, they must register. If they're working in the scope of practice, they must register with the Alberta College of Social Workers, the ACSW. They are registered professionals who follow a code of ethics. So if you're curious about our code of ethics, we would encourage you to look at the ACSW website and read about the code. Just to learn about what our code of ethics means, that we're registered, and that once they're registered, they practice under the Provincial Health Professions Act. So when you study at MacEwan University in the social work program, you know that you're going to be learning about how to work with individuals, that you'll be working. Students have the option of deciding between a full-time day program or a part-time evening program. And this is a wonderful.
At MacEwan, we provide supportive learning environments for our students. We achieve this by maintaining small class sizes, providing students with individual attention, and making use of both in-person and virtual learning approaches. Our faculty are registered social workers who carry local, national, and international programs of research and make significant contributions to the community.
The Social Work Diploma has both academic admission requirements and program admission requirements. The program admission requirements include a personal professional profile, resume, volunteer or work hours that are related to social work, and reference forms. Please go to the Social Work website provided on this slide and learn about the details of these requirements and how to submit them. For information on how to apply and understanding admission criteria, contact MacEwan's Academic Advising Center. To contact the School of Social Work, email socialwork@macewan.ca. Thank you for joining our session.